welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video we are going to be talking about 50 uses in 2025. This is my version of project panning. I am a beauty creator, but I try to keep it conscious and I try to make sure that I don't accept PR that I feel like I am unable to use or that I feel like don't really set in with my values. But I have accumulated some things that I want to declutter, which I've done. I did a really great project pan last year with all of my hair care products. I don't have any that I need to pan, but there are a couple like personal things that I want to pan in my beauty routine. So I wanted to share these things with you. So we're just going to get on started. The first thing that I want to hit pan on or finish is my It Cosmetics foundation. This is the CC 50 SPF 50 color correcting full coverage foundation. I really love this and I just am ready to be done with it. I've tried it enough. I know that it works for my skin. I'm in the shade tan and I am looking for a cleaner option in terms of the ingredients and what they do in terms of the planet and how conscious they are. So I'm ready to be done with this because it's great. It does everything it needs to do for my skin, but I just am looking for something that like a brand basically that is better for my values. And yeah, so this is the reason why I want to finish this one. One of the top performing foundations in it for good reason. If you are like me and you struggle with acne, this is a great foundation because it's going to get rid of all of your hyperpigmentation like in like one pump. It's so great. I can understand why people love it. And also the shade ranges are immaculate. Anything for cool toned, neutral toned. If you are more warm toned, you're gonna find a version in this It Cosmetics foundation. So for good reason, this is the reason why they have such a touted and trusted kind of space when it comes to foundations. But for me, do want to pan it. I said 50 uses in 2025. Let's make sure that I do it. You're going to keep me accountable. I'm going to try to do updates with you guys like every month. No, I'm going to say every other month. So you're going to get an update on this in April. So you're going to make sure that I'm keeping myself accountable to and use this up. Next is a concealer. So again with base products. This is a concealer that I got from Make Beauty. This is the Skin Mimetic Concealer. I was using a good chunk of this in 2024 and then something else came out and I started using that. But this is the Skin Mimetic Concealer. Love this. It's very much so a skin finish, skin perfecting kind of concealer. It has a really great base. It's very liquidy, but it feels like a second skin when you put it on. I really like it. I forget what shade I'm in, but I'm probably a medium like neutral tone, but this is a really great concealer. And yeah, the only reason why I stopped using this is I was using something else. And actually, you know what? Because I'm lazy, I was actually using this in place of my concealer. So I was using this for my foundation and concealer because again, y'all will find that with the makeup that I like to do, I am not a guru. You'll know this already. You guys are probably already know this. I'm not a guru. You're not going to get like makeup tutorials for me, but I just like things to look even. I want to look like myself. I want to, enjoy my makeup. And sometimes that means that I'm not going to use concealer. I'm just going to use one product. So I was loving this and I want to make sure that I'm, using the rest of it up this year. And yeah, I think that makes great things. I think that they are such a underrated brand when it comes to people knowing like about them. Like they have such great products and you guys know because I talk about them all the time. But this one project pan it in 2025. Next on my list to pan is my bronzer. I talked about this in my favorites video and how you guys could see that it's there, but I do want to use up way more of this. This is my primary bronzer. Love the way that this like looks on my skin. It just gives me such a nice lit from within glow. This is the Say medium bronzer. And I just love it. It just makes your skin look effortless and bronzy and warm. And I've been loving it. I don't even think that currently right now I'm using any other powdered bronzers. I lied to you. I'm using one from Jane Iredale on top, but that is my primary bronzer. So I want to make sure that I'm emptying it out just for the sake of wanting it to be empty. As y'all know, when you do project pans, it just feels good to use up a product. And I want to do that for that one because I feel like I'm so close and I'm so at a place to where this is being used up. So if you're using that one too, let's do it together. Next three things I want to pan are a lippy, a lip liner, and a perfume. So this is my favorite, and I actually have it on right now. Favorite like melting lip balm. This is from Kaine, and I've used so much of it, and I just know that I will be finishing it in 2025. It's just my everyday lip product. And when I say every day, it's not really every day. I probably wear makeup like 3 times a week, and this is the one that I keep going back to. It is so beautiful. Other than like my Naturium like lip balms that I always use, this one has just been my ride or die for the past year, and I just want to finish it up. Next is a lip liner, a brown lip liner. Again, I'm using it today. And because I think it's gonna be so satisfying when I finish this because it is a wooden lip liner and it's gonna go down to the smallest nub. I just love when that happens. And this is the one that I'm just gonna primarily use. It's a great brown lip liner that I know that I'm gonna continue to use throughout the year. So this is the project pan that I wanna use for this one. And then lastly is this perfume. This is a perfume from Kristin Ess. So they have a signature scent that I love and I blew through. This is the translucent one. This is more of a, like, I'm really bad at describing scents, y'all. Peppery scent, but I love using this when it's like a daytime like date or as a room spray. And that's how I'm actually gonna try to pan this and be finished with it by 2025. So those are the products. I know that this is probably something that you guys can relate to. It just feels so good to empty out a product, and you guys will always get my empties for, the month. I always empty out a couple of products, whether that's skincare or body care, even hair care. But those like 6 are the ones that you're gonna see like completely at the end of the year where it's gonna really be hitting a dent, or I'm just gonna completely finish it. So if you're on the same page, let me know down below. Do you have a couple products that you have a project pan for, even if it's not beauty? A couple of teas in your kitchen that you want to finish, or maybe it's a body scrub that's been sitting under your bathroom, or bubble bath, whatever it is. Let me know. We're in this together, and I will see you in the next video.